A digital human, there's two different aspects to it. So it's a representation of either a person within a virtual environment or an AI within a virtual environment. If we first of all talk about a person, that would be the term that we commonly hear, which is avatar. An avatar is the virtual character or digital human that you would wear within an environment.
Which are things like Bitmojis, people's personal avatars and what they think they look like in the digital space, their representation. In
the past few years, these have come on leaps and bounds. So we're starting to see some really nice examples of user embodiments and avatars now.
And then you also have digital agents, which looks at more autonomous systems and how to replicate a person or a character from computational sense.
Sort of a nice front end to the artificial intelligence, but it's embodied in a way that you can look at it and you can have a conversation with it.
So digital characters, they go back as long as the 70s and 80s. So looking at things like early video games, you've got iconic characters like Super Mario, Ryu from Street Fighter, and then coming forward a bit, this type of stuff developed into more 3D platforms. So you started getting 3D characters in video games, and I think this is around the time that it started emerging into film. So looking at things like Terminator, I think they start to use like CGI.
We saw more digital humans starting to come into film as camera-based motion capture started to become more of a thing. And they were introducing things like face tracking, full body motion capture, and we started to see more synthetic characters coming into film.
Looking at things like Jurassic Park, they started to really bring this into the industry.
You see a real sort of step change in the level of detail of some of these characters and things as well. So we went from everything being sort of hand modelled to seeing more CG come through.
Going forward into the 2000s, you then had a big revolution because we moved to platforms like the Xbox and the PlayStation 2, where 3D gaming really come to life, and you had a lot of artificial intelligence within character control and NPC controls. So instead of having pre-scripted paths, you would then have decision making. Towards the end of the 2010s, virtual reality started emerging, augmented reality. So we had all kinds of stuff around like this digital life and how we can showcase ourselves and express ourselves online.
You can add into that as well the emergence of off-the-shelf game engines. Years ago, what you would find is you would have to have your own sort of bespoke rendering engines. Then all of a sudden you had these really powerful tools that came out, and it really aided creativity.
In the present day, we are looking more at enhanced graphics. Everything seems to have rapidly developed now, so we're at a point where 3D graphics can be almost lifelike. In some of the stuff that we look at is Unreal Engine and Unity Engine, and you can get high fidelity graphics, looking at things like different textures, lighting, everything can be built in this 3D environment, so it really adds to the realism.
We're opening it up to different contexts and different use cases.
We've started to look at more things around digital simulation, how we can use this in real world applications, and how the added realism can really immerse someone in the environment.